With Floam in your hands, the fun never stops. Just ask anyone who Floams, from parents to tots.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most memorable advertisements that defined childhood for kids growing up in the 2000s.
So don't delay. Order your Betty Crocker Bacon Fill now.
Number 20. Baby Bottle Pop. This name just unlocked a core memory, didn't it? The Baby Bottle Pop song is as catchy as it gets, at times annoyingly so.
It's a baby bottle pop.
Just take the pop, dip it and shake it.
The product design is frankly adorable too, so no wonder it sold so well. What we can't wrap our heads around though is what possessed 2000s kids to lick, dip, shake, or dunk feeding bottles, just for a sugar rush? The advertisement, which featured not babies, but older kids, made it look quote-unquote cool, and everyone hopped on the baby bottle pop trend.
It's a baby bottle pop. Baby bottle pop.
Baby bottle pops, a candy pop you lick and dip.
It's like the 90s pacifier fad reimagined. For people who lived through this era though, these lollipops were a must-have. They were so popular that even the Jonas Brothers performed their jingle once.
Baby bottle pop, baby bottle pop. You can lick it, shake it and dunk it.
Number 19. Tooth Tunes. Hasbro was in their bag with this one. A toothbrush that plays your favorite song while you brush your teeth sounds like a great idea even now.
Tooth Tunes is the only brush that sends music through your teeth.
The commercial portrays regular brushing like an oral hygiene boot camp, liberated by Tooth Tunes. The scene goes from gray and drab to colorful and fun as kids rock out to their toothbrush playlists. From Hannah Montana to Rihanna, One Direction, Charli XCX, and Queen, Tooth Tunes had it all.
Look for the new Hannah Montana Season 2 CD and Tooth Tunes Best of Both Worlds by Miley Cyrus.
Now that's a song I can brush to.
Tooth Tunes!
Unfortunately, each brush came with just one song. That wasn't a deal breaker though. It just made people want to collect them all. Talk about smart marketing. Number 18. Reese's Puffs. As delicious as these chocolatey peanut butter delights are, they have no place in a healthy breakfast. That's why the brand made those unbelievably addictive commercials, so that we were too busy singing along to notice the sugar content.
You know how I do, that's what I wake up to. My Reese's Puffs inspired this rhyme. That peanut butter chocolate combination's on time.
From RV and Terrence's rap in one ad to William Lupo's version in another, Reese's Puffs had a chokehold on us. The former, in particular, was so iconic that it is referenced to this day. Lupo had a sick flow in his ad too, which made people wish he released more music. Either way, Reese's Puffs ads had an undeniable influence on pop culture. Number 17. AT&T. This commercial about a phone plan could easily pass as an SNL sketch.
What's up? Your cell phone bill is what's up. All this texting.
OMG, INBD.
AT&T got Orla Cassidy and Stanley Tucci on board for this ad, where a young girl obsessed with messaging her BFF Jill only speaks in texting lingo. Cassidy plays her frustrated mother, while Tucci offers the voiceover, urging you to get the AT&T plan in question.
Now too much texting is NBD. Singular brings you unlimited texting, just $5 more a month.
The skit became so famous, AT&T had to come out with a sequel, where even Grandma is busy texting her BFF Rose. Regardless of how effective this ad was in terms of sales, we still remember it because it was hilarious.
Mom, who could you be texting?
IDK, my BFF Rose.
Now get a texting plan the whole family can NJOY.
Number 16. Above the Influence. When it comes to anti-substance use commercials, this one has to be the creepiest. Above the Influence's Flat Girl ad shows a deflated young woman lounging lifelessly on a couch while her friend explains that her flattened state is due to marijuana.
Sarah?
She won't answer you. Or she can't.
The scene is so disturbing that it might as well be the opening shot of a horror movie. Though absurd, it strongly cautions against substance use, like another Above the Influence ad where a girl with substance use disorder hallucinates that her dog is talking to her.
You're not the same when you smoke, and I miss my friend.
That said, the dramatic flat girl imagery would definitely be regarded as problematic today. Back in the 2000s though, it stuck with kids because of the fear it induced. Number 15. Education Connection. You can't tell us this ad was not Disney-coded. The jingle is giving Miley Cyrus, and the actress even does the Disney knees. The lyrics are about a woman who wants to pursue higher education, but is confused about which college to attend. That's where Education Connection comes in, allowing her to find the right fit for free.
Get connected for free with Education Connection. Get connected for free.
Her optimism about hopefully bagging a better job after getting her degree makes one wish things really were that simple. Either way, the tune was an absolute earworm. Although we're not sure how many people actually focused on the service being advertised, they might have been too busy grooving to the infectious beat instead. Number 14. Fanta. You know you scored an advertising win when the fictional girl group in your ad gets a Wikipedia page of its own. We're talking, of course, about the Fantanas, who fronted some of the most memorable Fanta ads ever.
Fanta helps you beat the steam.
You could be next.
These commercials were so ubiquitous that you could hardly look at a Fanta without the jingle playing in your head like a pop-up ad you couldn't get rid of. Interestingly, it also got people arguing over how the soft drink's name was supposed to be pronounced. Seeing the success of the Fantanas concept, the brand stuck with it, only changing the member lineup every few years. Due to the band's relevance, it was even parodied in shows like Mad TV and Family Guy. Now that is impact.
Don't you wanna sinker? Don't you wanna sinker?
It doesn't keep me up at night, but it helps me poo.
Number 13. McDonald's Filet-O-Fish. If you weren't already thinking of this ad randomly, we're sorry for reminding you because the jingle is going to be looping in your head now. The commercial parodies the Big Mouth Billy Bass fad and has a wall-mounted fish demanding a Filet-O-Fish through song. He's crying out to a man enjoying the burger, who simply vibes to the tune while wordlessly munching on his food.
So give me back that Filet-O-Fish. Give me that fish.
Despite its simple concept, the ad was a major success. If it had been released now, we're sure it would have sparked a TikTok dance challenge. Is it too late to start one now?
If it were you in that sandwich, you wouldn't be getting this call. Give me back that Filet-O-Fish.
Number 12. Floam. The beady cousin of slime had little ones in a trance. After all, Floam commercials were as colorful as the product they were selling. They made you want to experience the squishy crunch yourself, like an ASMR video. What they did not show was how messy and short-lived the toy was.
You'll get double-sized tubs of Floam in every color, free. Double the Floam means double the fun for the same low price.
Remember when you'd leave your Floam out for some time and it would harden so much that you couldn't play with it anymore? That usually meant it was time for another trip to the toy store. Besides, kids probably tried to imitate the ad, covering everything in Floam, but we doubt many could turn a fake fossil into a Floam dinosaur. Even so, it was just too irresistible.
Nickelodeon Floam comes in 6 colors, each sold separately. Floam Shaper sold separately from Mattel.
Number 11. Betty Crocker Bacon Fill. It's been a while since this famous baking set was discontinued, but our love and appreciation for it have only grown stronger. They just don't make stuff like this anymore. Or maybe they do, but the Betty Crocker Bacon Fill will always have a special place in the hearts of 2000's kids. Ever since we saw the commercial that made Baked Alaska look like an easy recipe, we were hooked.
And everything's non-stick, so there's no messy cleanup. These are the kind of desserts you'll find in the finest restaurants. Ice cream cakes, Italian-filled torts, even Baked Alaska.
Suddenly, everyone who had one of these turned into a culinary innovator. Obviously, we'll ignore the fact that none of our experimental cakes ever looked as perfect as the ones in the ad. After all, the real fun was the mess we made along the way.
Just fill the inner chamber instead of the base. Now make all your cakes extra special. Make them Betty Crocker Bacon Fill cakes.
Number 10. Bumpits.
Are you tired of flat, boring hairstyles? Do you go through a can of hairspray trying to get that full volumized look? Then bump it up with Bumpits.
Hairstyles change and evolve through the years, and while today's styles lean fairly natural, in the 2000s we were going for sky-high volume. Fortunately for those of us unskilled in the ways of teasing and who didn't want to use half a can of hairspray every time we went out, there were Bumpits.
Imagine being able to create today's hottest hairstyles in seconds. And they're so easy to use. Anyone can be a stylist.
These little pieces of plastic added the hair height we were searching for with minimal skill, effort, or product. Sure, they're not quite as easy to use effectively as the ad would have you believe, but it's definitely not the worst as seen on TV product you could purchase.
Wear Bumpits anywhere, every day. They're the easiest, most versatile hair accessory you've ever worn.
And in case you were curious, yes, Bumpits are still for sale at many major retailers. Number 9. Froot Loop cereal straws.
Hey, Toucan Sam, how would you make milk more fun?
Why, with Froot Loop cereal straws.
This was a breakfast food that was kind of ahead of its time. Froot Loop cereal straws were made of, well, cereal, and allowed you to sip your milk through them.
Just dip them in and sip, sip, sip. And pull them out and munch, munch, munch. All together now, dip, sip, munch.
Considering the current environmental backlash against the use of standard plastic straws, we wouldn't be surprised if this style of product ends up making a comeback.
So fun to dip, sip, munch.
There's even a Change.org petition to bring them back that has more than 80,000 signatures. Kellogg's New York City cafe actually brought back a limited edition version for a week in 2018. But so far, there's no word on a more permanent product. Number 8. Get a Mac. Apple has created a number of memorable ads in its decades in the tech industry, but one of their most unforgettable campaigns has to be Get a Mac, which ran from 2006 to 2009.
You may begin.
DC, why is there a referee here?
To make sure you play fair, Mac, so you don't go boasting about how Leopard is better and faster than Vista.
I didn't say that. The Wall Street Journal said that.
Featuring John Hodgman in the role of PC and Justin Long as Mac, the commercials pitted the two operating systems against one another in a battle for supremacy, or at least coolness. The format was a success, and not long after the first ad kicked off, Apple reported a big increase of Macs sold.
And you know how you have your revolutionary new battery that lasts almost an entire workday? Well, we are offering this new extremely long cord.
This campaign had dozens of ads, but the original is the one that most people will remember the most.
Yeah, see, now you can run Mac OS X or Windows on a Mac. So in a way, I'm kind of like the only computer you'll ever need.
Number 7. Quiznos Spongmonkeys.
We love these songs, 'cause they are good to us.
These ads, which began airing around 2004, prompted a whole lot of questions. What was Quiznos thinking? What are those things?
The Quiznos subs! They are tasty, they are crunchy, they are warm because they toast them!
Is this the best ad we've ever seen? Or the worst? It turns out the creatures in this bizarre and unforgettable campaign are known as Spongmonkeys, and they're the creation of British animator and humorist Joel Veitch.
Subs are $1 off when you bring in a coupon!
In retrospect, it seems like Quiznos was actually ahead on the trend of luring customers with absurdist humor. Do these commercials make you want to eat a sub? Probably not. But have they been haunting your nightmares for years? Very likely.
Any coupon box! Beware of paper cuts! The Quiznos subs!
Number 6. Neopets toys. The virtual pet website Neopets was a fixture for late 90s and 2000s kids alike. Launched in 1999, it allowed users to use virtual currency to raise and build up their collection of pets.
Neopets, the fantastic range of voice-activated pets that you'll love. Speak softly to them and they'll show you they're happy.
You're so beautiful.
But raise your voice.
It's a Scorchio!
And they'll let you know they're upset.
While the whole idea behind the site was to create a digital interactive space, the company eventually expanded into selling toys to go along with the pets you knew and loved from your computer screen.
Neopets can also talk to each other. Collect them all. Voice-activated Neopets.
The ads aired in the mid-aughts and were extremely tempting to any children who had used the site and wanted a tangible part of it. Number 5. Snuggie.
Now, there's the Snuggie, the blanket that has sleeves.
Snuggie didn't invent the concept of a sleeved blanket, but they sure did popularize it. Their commercials made viewers laugh out loud, largely because it was somewhat unclear whether the brand was taking itself seriously or not.
Snuggie is made of ultra-soft, thick, luxurious fleece with oversized sleeves, so you can move your arms and use your hands and still be wrapped in warmth.
The commercial showed families wearing matching Snuggies in increasingly ridiculous situations, and seemingly thinking they were awesome. In case you didn't grow up during this time, there was a period where there was nothing more hilarious than getting someone a Snuggie as a gag gift, and then watching as they ended up actually enjoying it.
Snuggie is available at retail stores everywhere. So if you want to be warm and cuddly, it's time to get on your Snuggie.
Number 4. Guitar Hero World Tour. People love music, and people love sports. So what's better than an ad that combines them? This campaign for Guitar Hero World Tour featured 4 of the world's most popular athletes reenacting an iconic scene from Risky Business while playing the game.
Just take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself.
Kobe Bryant appears alongside Alex Rodriguez, Michael Phelps, and Tony Hawk in this fun-filled commercial from 2008. Unsurprisingly, it absolutely helped increase the brand's clout and popularity, This ad is all the more beloved now that Kobe's no longer with us, and his co-star Alex Rodriguez spoke out after his death, as the two had become friends in the years since filming it. Number 3. KidsBop.
With friends. Get crazy with the KidsBop Kids.
For all you non-2000s kids out there, here's the lowdown. The KidsBop album took the biggest pop hits of the time and re-recorded them to make them more family-friendly.
You're so lucky! Because 7 means some of your favorite songs are together again in one great place!
The ads always featured kids singing and dancing along to the tunes that would be featured on the album. At the time, the concept of being a KidsBop kid seemed like the coolest thing imaginable.
It's awesome! It rocks! It's music made just for me!
The first compilation came out in 2001, and in the years since, they've managed to make it all the way to KidsBop 51. Fun fact, did you know that Zendaya actually featured on KidsBop 15? Number 2. iPod Silhouette. This has got to be one of the most iconic ad campaigns of all time. The silhouette-style ads became synonymous with the iPod shortly after the first one aired, despite the fact that Steve Jobs actually wasn't initially a fan of the commercial.
Technologic. Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, crash it, change it, now upgrade it.
The brightly colored backgrounds, dark figures, and bright white iPods were a perfect combination, and they were set to catchy songs that made it impossible not to dance along. Some of the most memorable featured the Ting Ting Shut Up and Let Me Go and Jet's Are You Gonna Be My Girl.
Shut up and let me go! Hey!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Optimum Triple Play. The reggaeton track was a banger.
Whenever you're able, HD is free. Let me put it on the table for $29.95. You get to sign the label.
FreeCreditReport.com. The tune was cool, but the lyrics were low-key shady.
Outgoing but was too lazy. Now instead of looking fly and rolling fat, my legs are sticking to the vinyl and my posse's getting laughed at.
Zoo Pals. This ad for animal-themed tableware would probably work on kids today, too.
Meow, meow, Zoo Pals. Zoo Pals make eating fun.
Capri Sun. To this day, we respect the pouch.
Respect the pouch. Respect it.
Fruit Gushers. Karate kids with fruits for heads make for a convincing candy commercial.
Gushers, taste the blast.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Coca-Cola Penguins and Polar Bears. Coca-Cola has long been associated with Christmas, and that continued in this memorable ad, where a family of polar bears looks on as a group of penguins parties to holiday music. When the baby bear slides down into the penguin's midst, it's a stressful moment. But no worries, because a young penguin comes up to the young bear and offers a Coke as a peace offering. Does it matter that there's actually nowhere in the world where penguins and polar bears are actually found in the same place? No, we can suspend our disbelief and enjoy this moment of interspecies friendship. Do you think commercials were better back in the day? Tell us your thoughts in the comments.
FREE, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby.